The Sacramento Kings hosted the team that flew in from Philly.
No Embiid, PED 13 or Tyrese Maxey.
We got blown up by 20 points again.
The loss is too severe.
It's been a long, hard year.
Doug had a lot on his mind and he didn't pay attention.
'Cause we couldn't play defense.
VJ Edgecombe dropped 38 points. It was intense.
We saw both the lights flash before our eyes. Did Justin Edwards hit 7 threes? We were so scared. We put our hands up in the air. Maxime, take the wheel. Read the rebuild, please. I know you can't do this alone, but you just dropped back-to-back 30s. We want you to call our town home. Maxine, take the wheel.
Welcome back to the Kang Gang Pod. The Sacramento Kings have now lost by 20 or more points 18 times this season, RT.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
There's not much more to say than that, RT.
Nah. But you know what? Shout out to the Utah Jazz. 3.5 games up. The fourth worst record for us is looking more comfortable, and the worst record in the West is looking more comfortable for us with 11 or more so games to go. Whatever the hell it is, we're at the final stretch of the season. We got 3 more weeks. Just call a spade a spade. Let's just kind of chalk it up at this point. I don't think.
Are you think we're gonna be number 4, fourth worst? Is that your prediction?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my prediction.
We're not moving up. You think we're just solidified at 14?
At 4. I think we're just solidified at 4. I mean, I know the Wizards and the Nets play each other, and I know the Pacers and the Wizards and Nets probably play each other one more time, but outside of that,
those 3 teams are on a absolute masterclass of a tank right now.
I call it an aster class. Like they're just 50 degrees of ass. Like that's literally
on
is.
A 15-game losing streak, and I'm sure the Wizards are right behind them. And then they scored 24 points at halftime the other night. So they are doing their greatest tank. But the Sacramento Kings.
Can I pause you, Christo?
Sure.
I just want you to guess what the combined losing streak is for the Pacers, Wizards, and Nets right now?
Okay, if I get it, what happens if I get the exact number right?
You get a kiss. You guys kiss from me.
Oh my God. All right, let's get this right. Okay, 15 for the Pacers. Wizards are got to be like 11. And then Brooklyn's got to be like 8. So 15, 11, 26, 8, 34?
Little bit under. A little bit under. A little bit under. Actually, I did my math wrong.
No way.
It is 34.
Well, if you want to see that,
come to Mojo's next Thursday and it will happen live.
It'll happen live. Excellent plug. Now it might be our biggest event that we've ever done. Thank you to Spurs Nation for just blowing up the comments on the last episode. I mean, I tried my best to hold it down for Spurs Nation. Go Spurs, go! But man, I was getting double teamed by the Laker. Laker Nation.
We ran the pick and roll, and you know what happened in those 2 games since the last episode?
I know.
Let me explain it for those on the comments, because now Twitter is saying that the Lakers are going to be a title contender, and every media outlet. Luka Doncic had 60 points. The GOAT James had a triple-double at 41 years old, and then they did it on back-to-back nights.
Okay,
they went to Houston.
Was impressive.
Yeah, in Houston and Miami.
I will
say both winning records, both above 500.
Luka, Reeves, and LeBron were all day-to-day. I mean, they were all like questionable going in, and then when you sent that text, I was like my jaw dropped because I just assumed they all weren't playing. I heard they got into Miami at 4 a.m. So I don't know. That's spectacular. 100 points in back-to-back games for Luka Doncic is crazy. But De'Aaron Fox, go Spurs go, had 109 in back-to-back games. So don't you forget. But yeah, I'm still going to stand on that San Antonio mountain because I still believe, hey, the Spurs had a massive win tonight over Phoenix. And we got to see clutch Wemby, which we haven't really seen too much of clutch Wemby. We've seen glimpses, but it's because the Spurs normally win by a good amount, where Wemby isn't forced to have to take the game-winning shot. But in tonight's game, he did, and it was special. And I don't know. I think the Lakers are obviously they're hitting their stride at the best possible time. But I do think the two teams that are just ahead of them are the Spurs and the Thunder. So I'm going to stand on that mountain, and I can't wait to see it come to fruition next month. But yeah, we're not going to get too much into that conversation again because we did on the last episode. So if you want to hear that debate, it's actually, I thought it was pretty hilarious. My favorite line that I said was, "You guys got to take off those Laker goggles. You got to take them off." But
you got the Spurs goggles on because of a man.
I do.
You do.
I do.
And you know what? Like, and there's no problem with that.
There's no problem with that because I've been dedicated to that man for 8 years. But also, it's funny. I wish Johnny was here because we've had. Marvin Bagley played more games than Johnny this season in 2019 than Johnny.
Oh, damn.
But what I wanted to say, because Johnny went against us when we were talking about the Orlando Hornets, and those two teams face each other tonight.
And you know what the Hornets did tonight?
Buzz, stingers up.
They put a bludgeoning on the Magic.
And that's what that's what we were
trying to preach to the choir.
We were just trying to tell him.
Yeah.
We were trying to tell him, and he just...
The Hornets are just way more constructed than the Magic.
He's got Orlando and Laker goggles on. You have Laker and Hornets, and I have Spurs and Hornets. I have Spurs, Hornets, and Kangs. Those are my
actually, yeah. I mean, but I don't have Laker goggles on. I got LeBron.
You do,
on.
and I should have specified because I think what took me aback from that conversation we had the other night was because I'm like, I know for a fact both of you guys hate the Lakers, and you guys are talking so high about them where I'm like, it makes me want... I almost threw up that night when you guys left.
I understand that, but I also... Here's my thing. You have to praise good basketball when it's good basketball.
Luka's playing fantastic offense.
And LeBron he had a 30-point game, and then he follows it up with the triple-double on a back-to-back. Come on.
LeBron's doing some crazy things, and I will say that, and Luka is blowing my mind, but... All I'm going to say to end this is we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in playoffs. We'll see if they match up. We'll see if they get to each other in the second round. Either way, popcorn will be consumed by the both of us.
Oh, man. I cannot wait for our playoff episode after the last game of the season. We're going to just dive right in. Oh, it's going to be fun. But anyways.
Let's get into this game because I had... There was one part of me that said in an earlier episode, I was like, that Philadelphia game, like we could squeak by because they're missing their big three. And I couldn't have been more wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong. And I'm so glad that I was wrong because I want to go down. I want to go.
You want to go down?
Adam Silver, plug your ears, but I'm trying to go down.
You're trying like the Chainsmokers. You're trying to go down together.
Yes. I was just astonished by VJ Edgecombe, by Quentin Grimes, by
Justin Edwards,
Mr. 7 threes, Andre Drummond, Mr. 3 threes.
3 threes, dude. Like he had 2 of them in the first quarter, and then he had a third in the third, and then
Justin Edwards had 3 in the first quarter. I'm like, my goodness.
And I texted the boys. I was like, is Justin Edwards a Kings killer?
And I'm like, he might be. He might. Well, it takes a lot to be a Kings killer because you got to do it on every single time. Justin Edwards, he hasn't been around for too long, but the way he's playing, he might be. I just can't believe that Jared McCain is no longer on that team. But that's a conversation for another story. OKC committed absolutely trade fraud, and they got such a great player. And I'm like, that's besides the point. But yeah, Philadelphia, they have great depth. The 3 main guys are all out for numerous reasons. And the guys all stepped up, and they put up 139 points on this. Absolutely insane. And what I will say, the Kings, Maxime Raynaud.
Yeah.
You, my friend, I'm going to call him my friend because I feel like we are.
Yeah.
Remember when we saw him?
Yeah, he dapped us up. Most people give us the fist bump.
No, Max was
He dapped us up.
He was so excited to see us because he knows. And me and RT have that moment that we will share and cherish forever. Because Maxime Raynaud, everyone counted you out, man. Everyone was like, I remember what you said to me. You were like, I'm just trying to stay on the floor. This was 1 week into the season, and he's like, I just hope I could stay on the floor.
He's more than done than hope. He has been the floor. He is the floor.
You're mopping the floor.
He's cleaning house.
You're cleaning house. You're putting up crazy numbers in your rookie season.
This guy wish he could have the production that you are having, Mr. Max.
Did rookie year Bagley have back-to-back 30 games?
No. He'd have a 30-point game, but not back-to-back.
32 career high against the Spurs. 30 tonight, got pulled with 4 minutes left in the fourth. He could have had back-to-back career nights.
He had a 34, 45-point game.
He is just unbelievable. And the three ball is finally falling for him. He was 3 for 4 tonight from 3. Grabbing a couple boards here and there. Didn't get his double-double like we expect from him. But, dude, the scoring outburst recently. I know people are talking about the 100 points in back-to-back games for Luka Doncic, but who's talking about the 62 for Maxime Raynaud? That's the hill I'm trying to die on.
Hey, that's the hill. He's making his case. He's making his case. He is doing the best that he can to be an all-rookie first team. This is motivating.
If he does not get onto that
If Dairy Queen gets there, I will go to a Dairy Queen and eat 5 blizzards and say that he was wrong, and I will tell Adam Silver that you were wrong for putting Dairy Queen over our boy Max.
If Maxime Raynaud does not get placed on that all-rookie first team, I will have no faith in the legitimacy of this sport that we love. I know that there's been rigged allegations about the draft lottery in the past. I know that the NBA stepped in for the Chris Paul to the Lakers trade. I know there's all these different things, the Chauncey Billups. There's all these different things that the NBA gets wrapped around with. But this right here would be the biggest downfall of the NBA.
Well, exactly. But here's my thing.
I obviously can't. But actually, though, like he had
a great game.
He's gonna make that team, and if he doesn't,
there's a lot. We will fly to New York and head and have a thorough discussion with Adam Silver. But to talk about his game overall, sorry, let me just a little sneeze right here. Anyways,
wait, do it. No. You got to get it out.
Nah, it's fine. It's gone.
Look at the light.
Yeah, no, it's gone. All right. Anyways, I really liked that when he had no hesitation from the 3 tonight. 0. 3 for 4 is incredible, but the fact that he was just doing on a catch and shoot is even better. Like, he got it from all areas, right? From a wing, from the corner. It just felt like everything that was there for him got into a good spot. You can tell that a lot of people were getting Max involved, and that was kind of my biggest criticism for when he only had 6 points or something like that, But outside of that, you loved what Daquan Plowden is, who got the start tonight. We will talk about him in a minute. But even DeRozan got him involved. Westbrook did his casual thing. But just seeing everybody,
to Maxime involvement.
Yeah, and it was just like a Monk-Sabonis combo, right?
And then when Monk went down, I was like, oh my God, this can't be happening. I mean, our whole roster is just in combo already. But thank God he's okay. But yeah, it was nice seeing Max being the center point of the offense. And yes, it was in a loss. And yes, we lost to the Spurs. But Maxime Raynaud's that guy. Like,
he is.
That touch around the rim, he's extending his game a little bit further. Oh, man. Just wait for the year 2. Wait for the year 2.
Wait for his prime.
Just wait till he gets back-to-back 40-point games. Then the world will be talking like how we are.
Could you imagine a 40-20 game from Max? Like, I can imagine it right now in year 3 or year 4. I could see that happening in his prime.
I think Max has
his ceiling is so high. Dude.
I mean, I know he's 7 feet tall, but the ceiling's like
his ceiling could be like 8 feet.
Yeah, probably 12.
Oh,
I think 12 feet. So then he could jump up and still touch it. Or maybe he might need to go to 14 feet, get those moon boots on, or maybe some stilts.
Oh, the moon shoes would be
moon shoes,
dude. The moon shoes were like the banger and commercial back in our day. Hell yeah,
he's got a high ceiling, is what we're trying to say. And biggest takeaway: Maxime Raynaud. DeMar DeRozan kind of had a crazy run in that third quarter, which was fun to see. I think he had 13 in that third. But yeah, it was just the Maxime Raynaud show, and
I'd love
to see it.
I got one more takeaway.
Talk to it.
Daquan Plowden's first career start. 20 points.
Yeah, dude, Daquan he's been special, man.
I love what I saw from Daquan. I was really impressed with him in the start tonight.
I don't care. Give him a roster spot.
Yeah,
please.
I was really impressed. I mean, from an offensive standpoint, it just felt like he was in control of the entire game. He was making the correct plays, making correct decisions, making correct play calls. I really liked what Daquan Plowden did. And obviously in 31 minutes, 20 points is really good.
Yeah, and when Nick Clifford was announced that he was not going to play in today's game, we're like, who's going to fill in? And then, Doug clearly likes Daquan Plowden, and Plowden has been showing that he could step up to that role if he needs to. He could hit big shots. He's very explosive. He's athletic. He makes the right plays. He's great. I think he's doing great jobs on defense, and why not reward the guy? Why not reward him?
Yeah.
I think I know people say, oh, it's because he's a little bit older, but
I don't care. Like, give him the reps.
Every day in life, you're getting older. Every day in life, you're getting older.
Who the hell was that? There was an NBA player that really didn't break out in like mid-20s, and then he just took off. I can't remember, but this is so common in sports where
Andre Ingram,
right? But even better. Like, I'll say from football, right? Because I'm a big football guy. Kurt Warner, right? Kurt Warner was a guy that didn't really get any NFL playing time until he was 27, 28. He was bagging groceries. And then he joins the Rams. He climbs up, joins practice squad. Then he joins the Rams, takes over, and wins a Super Bowl in his first year. So, and this is all when he was 28, 29 years old. So, and you see it all the time. Like, Rich Gannon was a guy that was in his 40s and got the Raiders to a Super Bowl. It's so common.
What you're saying,
yeah, because it doesn't matter what age you get to. It doesn't necessarily matter, because if you're producing at any age, then you are capable of being a very good player. And Daquan Plowden tonight was flawless offensively. Flawless.
So crazy about what you just said. I think you just predicted that in the Summer League of 2026, when Daquan Plowden is on the Summer League team with the young boys, since he's the Kurt Warner of the NBA, he's going to lead that team to a Summer League championship alongside our lottery pick.
I want to talk a little bit about the Summer League, because I'd be very curious, who do you feel like would be on that Summer League roster? Because obviously it's Daquan, just like from the current roster. Daquan and Dylan, I think, are the...
Dylan has to be down there.
I think Daquan and Dylan. Do you feel
I don't think they put Max, because Max, I think, might be above it now.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Max might be above it. I wouldn't hate Neek going down there, but I think Neek could...
Neek had a great Summer League. I don't know why he would go back.
Neek might not need that. But Keegan Murray never did the Vegas Summer League, but he did play in the California Classic in his year 2.
So we could see Max in the...
I could see them doing it just maybe to... Because, they're competitors. They might want to. They might just want to just be active getting runs. So I think they are levels above Summer League, but look at Killian Hayes. He was doing it in year 4, I think. So, you could even see Devin Carter going back. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting though.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a thing we'll circle to, but we will be at Summer League for sure.
Oh yeah,
that is a guaranteed plan. That is guaranteed. Some people were saying, if we get the 8th pick, we're not going, blah 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 blah. It's relax.
If Darius Acuff goes 8, let me tell you.
Oh, we're packing our bags and we're flying. Oh boy, Crank Hog.
Oh man, I have them winning March Madness, by the way. For those that joined, sorry we put it out so late. We only gave everyone a day notice to join, but we got 34 people.
Hand up. I take full responsibility.
No, but that's fine. I also, I forgot. I was like, oh shoot, it's Thursday. I'm like, oh, we gotta get this out now.
Yeah, but I took responsibility.
But also, I'm glad we got it out. I'm glad we got it out, and yeah, so whoever wins will get one of these.
Woo!
So, yeah. All right, let's talk about. Do you want to talk about March Madness? Do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about.
NBA
Yeah,
expansion?
let's talk about March Madness first. Since you brought it up, March Madness, I would say this was a hell of a start.
Insane.
Yeah, very hell of a start.
Say all the big name players that are getting drafted in the lottery that are no longer in it.
Yeah, AJ DeBonsa, 35 points, lost to Texas, done. Duke almost lost today too. That was wild. Duke almost losing was crazy. That's just insane. Like
Cam Boozer's brother.
Yeah, that's scary.
Carried them to a victory.
His twin brother. So just lock it in.
I know they look like identical, but I just assumed they were twins because of the height difference.
They're fraternal. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That Cam Boozer got the height gene.
Yeah,
that's actually.
And then Caden is just like, you know what?
But Caden
he's good, man.
He gives me Walter Clayton Jr. vibes. When I was watching him today, I was like, dude, he looks like Walter Clayton during his run.
I would not be surprised if the Kings did this, if they got both of them. I would not be surprised if the Kings managed to swap, because I've seen
where's Caden projected?
I don't even know he's projected. That's the whole point. Because
so
he might stay. Because this is like an audition tape for him to be a first round pick. So
and he
I don't think he's projected in the first round. I feel like people are assuming that Caden's gonna stay.
Is Duke missing their point guard right now? Is that why he's getting heavier minutes?
No, I feel like he's started though.
Because they were saying in the post game when they were talking to him about a player being down, and that's why he was like,
oh, you know what? Maybe you're probably all right. I haven't really watched a lot of it really to kind of maybe. It was probably Caleb Foster. Probably.
That's him.
Yes.
That's him, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that Duke game was crazy. Yeah, AJ DeBansa out is wild. Like I said earlier, I got the Arkansas Razorbacks going all the way.
Oh, dude, let me talk about my dog from St. Louis, Robbie Avila.
Where's Robbie Avila going in the draft?
Oh, I hope we get him if he is an undrafted guy. I hope the Kings take him.
Guy.
Oh, if the Kings if they use their undrafted contract on Robbie Avila and he hoops in the summer league, oh my God.
What's his
oh my God.
Like what's his build? What position?
He's like 6'10".
Ooh.
He's like Jokic. Like people call him the college Jokic. Which is freaking wild.
Where's he from?
Robbie Avila?
Yeah, like
he's from Illinois. Oak Forest. Look at this dude. This guy is the epitome. He is the white version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Because like with the name Robbie Avila, I'm like, is he international? Is he?
No, he's just a white dude.
Dude, this photo right here.
Look at the stats. Just look at the stats, Christoph, because you could not tell me this guy.
12.9 points, 4.5 rebounds, 4.1 assists, shooting 50% from the field. Not bad.
I mean, Robbie Avila is just. This has been my college darling for the last 2-3 years. Robbie Avila, I'm so happy. One, he is playing in March Madness because, and I'm glad that the St. Louis just absolutely bludgeoned Georgia. That was the one I was just like, click, lock, and it worked out so good.
They were going somewhere.
Yeah, VCU, big game. Obviously, without Caleb Wilson,
I have VCU winning because I knew I was
no Caleb Wilson.
I saw no Caleb Wilson, and I'm like, well, that guy is supposed to be projected pretty high. So if he's not out, then they should be at a disadvantage, and they were. But VCU came back by like 19.
They were down 15. Yeah, down 15.
Crazy. Yeah, March Madness, that's what makes it so fun. Like, you don't even need to know who any of these guys we're talking about are, because I'm learning about them as you are.
Oh, High Point was a big upset too.
They reached their highest point in today's game.
Yeah, and they might go higher. Shout out, can they take me higher? Shout out Creed. But yeah, I mean, obviously when you look at it, these games are getting really good. And I think like obviously tomorrow's going to be a really good one. I'm really excited because we got a banger right off the bat. Santa Clara, Kentucky. Ooh. What a banger to start. And then we got Akron and Texas Tech right after. I know what I'm going to be doing during my prep period. I'm going to be watching these bad boys compete. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
March Madness is so cool. It's so fun.
Yeah. And then
I wish like the NBA did it, like single game elimination tournament. Because I would be curious if like when you cut the team, say like they do it when they expand like to 32 and you do like a 32 team
Single elimination thing.
Elimination, yeah. And like you could like do like a bracket and like pick. I think you could get a lot more accurate guesses with the NBA than with college. I think it would just be fun, but that's what makes it just like this time of year is awesome for basketball.
I just love single elimination games. I know like games like best of 7 series that you get in the NBA and the NHL and the MLB, but like nothing is more high stakes than a elimination game. That's why like
yeah, exactly.
March Madness does it correctly. The NFL does it correctly. Like it just everything is on the line.
Because in the best of 7, more times than not, the best team wins. But in this one single game elimination, we almost saw Duke, who a majority of the world has them winning the whole thing, and they almost lost to the 16th seed tonight or earlier today. So that's it's just the perfect recipe for. It's impossible to. That's why it's impossible to predict. So
I mean, one of my brackets, I had Duke winning, and I was like, "Oh boy, am I going to really have another first round team that's going to go out again?" I was like, "No, not today."
My first round teams are still in it that I have going all the way. So thank goodness. I had McNeese.
Oh, you had Oregon.
Sad day to be an Amir Khan fan, man.
But you know what? He's a dog in backyard baseball, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm just sad for Amir. He's got
Oregon.
The NIL money is gonna.
Oh, he's gonna have that money will endlessly. He's set for life.
I hope.
He's set for life.
I just want the best.
I don't care.
Can we talk about the expansion? Are you hearing?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think I'm hearing two sides of the coin. I'm hearing this is fantastic. This definitely should happen. And then I'm also hearing a lot of people and current NBA players and former NBA players are saying that the NBA is not in a place where they have enough talent to have these expansion teams, where I'm like, it's kind of crazy that they think that, because obviously they play with those, again, like those are their colleagues. But as an NBA fan, I'm like, this is fantastic. I think Seattle is the most deserving city to get their team back. And then Vegas, for obvious reasons, they're the highest bidder on getting a team. I heard that their evaluation is going to be $10 billion. So I don't know if that's going to come from the LeBron investment group, or there's like 5 different investment groups that are going to be bidding on this team. And then I'm hearing that it's like a $7 to $8 billion bid for the Seattle team. And I think it's awesome for Seattle. Vegas, it's like, man, Vegas is just,
they've been dying, and plus the A's are coming there.
Yeah, it's like they're getting all the professional teams. So I guess it kind of makes sense just to follow the trend. And it's like a destination city rather than like, I don't know if there's gonna be like that many like Las Vegas residents that are like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, and I think I agree, because like
I don't know my dad lives there. I don't even know what the population of Las Vegas is, but like if you do live in Vegas, like this is like your city is getting better and better and better.
Like also, and I agree, and I also kind of think like one. Kind of stirring back to Seattle, their city just won a Super Bowl, so that's big time. They're on top of the world right now. The Mariners look great. Like obviously, for a city perspective and for like the fans' perspective, it's awesome. Here's where I kind of somewhat agree with the players, because
so you don't think?
Here's where I somewhat agree. I agree on both sides. My thing with the players is that you look at the league as a whole. A lot of the teams are just bad that are getting blown out by really good teams. Mm-hmm. There is just, I mean, you kind of look at it like the Thunder Nets game. The Nets scored 24 points
24
against.
And a half.
Yeah, 24 and a half.
That's like the first, like when I think of like, okay, there's not enough talent, I just think of the Nets. Like I only think them and like kind of Washington. But outside of that, because like the expansion draft, like the way it's going to work is like I think you could only not protect 2 players on your roster, and then those players end up going into a draft, and you pick from them. For example, like OKC, their 2 worst players are very good. You could go down the line with like all the good teams, like Boston Celtics, their bottom 2, like those are suitable players. Kings bottom 2, we're seeing very suitable players. San Antonio bottom 2. I mean, it's like you could go down the line. I think the only time where you're like, it's when you get to like Brooklyn, Washington.
I mean, damn near Zach LaVine could be going to Seattle, you know?
Zach might go back home, so you don't know. Like, yeah, so on that side, I'm like, you find like these gems of players in the G League, and you find these guys, all these undrafted players, and how the NBA is just so international and expanding every single year, basically. Like, people are recruiting the 5th graders right now because they're so good. So like, I just think like this is going to happen in 2028. I think 2 years from now, we're going to have this whole another wave. I mean, 2 new waves of players, G League, undrafted. Like there's talent everywhere you look. And I think there's plenty of talent to go around. I think currently in the NBA, like, I guess, like, if you do look at it as with a microscope, you could be like, yeah, there's not like the greatest talent, like, you know, like on this team or that team, but as a whole, like one of the biggest sports in the entire world that's going global, I think there's totally enough players to fill in a roster on a new team. And then obviously, I don't know if they're going to be like the Golden Knights and win the first year, but like you know, it's gonna. But then like guys like Durant, 2 years from now, his Rockets deal is going to be up. Like, what if he goes over there? Or Zach LaVine, like, say like he rides out this 1 year, he can't find a roster spot, and then like Seattle will pay him. I don't know. I just think teams are naturally going to keep growing and growing, and I think 32 isn't too much. My one question is like, how are they gonna? Like, how is that going to affect the amount of games or this and that? But yeah, there's ways to figure it out.
I don't think it's going to change the amount of games that are in a season.
I mean, like, how many times you play each team?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's what's going to change.
Yeah, you probably just take out, like, probably one less non-divisional team.
Yeah, maybe, like, the teams that you play in your division, instead of playing 4 times, you play 3.
3.
Yeah. Like there's ways.
3 and 2, I feel like is kind of a fair assessment.
I just feel bad for those NBA schedule makers because, man, that's just going to make their job a little bit...
So it makes it a little bit harder. Just a hair harder.
And I heard it's a very, very, very difficult job figuring that out, because you have to figure out when their team, like when when the concerts are happening, like you have to plan.
March Madness.
Yeah, like
all
there's
that
just a lot. But yeah, I think the expansion draft is amazing for the NBA. The fact that Seattle is most likely going to get a team, I think that's awesome. Vegas, that just gives you another thing to do when you're in Vegas. Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's.
I love it.
I think there is plenty of talent to go around to fit 2 more teams, and that's just going to make the expansion draft so fun.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Be so cool. So yeah, I'm excited, man. NBA's in a good place. Playoffs are right around the corner. King season's almost done. And on Sunday, we play the team that...
Oh, boy. This is the big Tankathon Bowl. Tankathon Bowl
bigger than the Kings Pelicans. Bigger than Kings Pacers. This is the game. And let me tell you...
This is the game part 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, part 4.
I think we're winning, man.
You think so?
That's the problem.
You think so? I kind of low-key agree.
I think we're winning. I don't see Brooklyn beating us, man. I'm sorry. Like I want Brooklyn.
Yeah, and PJ's out. Yeah, we got this on lock. It's over. Wrap it up.
Yeah. So
wrap it up. Wrap it up.
wrap
it up.
We're gonna be talking about how we're in the danger zone after the Brooklyn game.
Well, I think if we win this game, I think we are pretty much locked into
the 4. Okay.
I think we're locked. I don't think anything's going to change.
So with bottom 4, you still have that same percentage of landing in the bottom 4, but you have a higher chance of going to 8. Is that how it works?
No? So top 3 is like pretty much like still the same, but like just bottom. If you're the 4th team, then you just have like a 48% chance of being top 4. Let me just double check my math.
Yeah,
but
I think it's 48, and then.
Yeah, you just have it's 12%. So it's like 12% of getting number 1, then 12.2 for number 2, 11.9 for 3, 11.5 for 4, then 5. Oh, this is where it just gets frightening. This is the scary part. Then at 5, 7%, but then at 6, it's 25%. See, that's the scary part. And then 7 is 16.7. So that's what scares me, Christo, is you rather run your chances of having that, because the lottery is just so. It's so interesting because yes, you could have that opportunity because the better you have a chance of getting no worse than 5. Like let's say if the Pacers, Nets, and Wizards like all have these incredible runs, then we're back to being the worst team, and that just gives us a guaranteed pick at top 5.
When are they going on this run, RT? I'm waiting. Every day I check, the losing streak is longer and longer.
Blah. And it's just at this point, like we have the 4th easiest schedule remaining. The bright side, though, is that the Brooklyn Nets have the easiest remaining schedule left. So there is a bright side to it.
They put up 24 points and a half.
God, but just
24 and a half.
But the thing is, though, the Brooklyn Nets are playing the Bucks twice without Giannis.
24 and a half points at half.
Yeah, that's a big yikes.
I know you played the Thunder, but 24 points?
Big yikes. That's big yikes. But it just feels like the Pacers are just going to lock it up at this point. Like, they have the second hardest.
4 points.
I know, but the Pacers are just going to lock it up. They lock it up. If AJ
goes to the Pacers or if they get
Darren or Boozer, if they get top 3,
oh God,
that's bad for the league. Bad for the league. It's bad.
They're gonna be good. I know I didn't believe in it at first when I saw
oh my God, a big 3
going there, but now I just
oh my God, a big 4.
Yeah, Siakam,
Shit.
Zubac, Tyrese,
and then probably
and whoever
AJ, Darren, and Boozer. Oh God. Best of luck to. You better hope if you're in the East, you better win. This year.
One more thing. Let's just talk about this super quick before we log.
Oh yeah, this is the big one.
Cade Cunningham.
Oh
collapsed lung, most likely out for the remainder of the season. They are hoping that he could make it back for round 1, but what does this mean for the Pistons, RT?
Well, let me say this. Silver, do the right thing and exempt Cade Cunningham and make him an All-NBA first team.
Yeah, because he's
do it.
61
he
games?
had 61 games. It's 4 games away. Or you could just have him suit up and then just foul immediately and then you let him go. You know?
Didn't Draymond do that so that he could
extend? Yeah.
He did it there was something. Oh, and
for a streak.
And Bridges did it. Yeah, for his streak. So if they did that, would that count?
I mean, the stats would probably plummet, but
it would ruin your averages.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, I feel bad for him because he was a lock. He was a lock for first team all NBA, and now, unfortunately, yeah, I think make
the rule, Silver. Make the call.
The rule is definitely going to have a lot of like implications going into next year because
just do it.
If you get to the 60 mark, like Jokic, for example. And Shea, they could only miss like 1 more game. Say freak accident happens and they can't play the final 3 games of the year. They're not gonna be in the running for MVP anymore. Or yeah,
that's ridiculous.
65 is tough. I think
just make it like 60 flat.
I think it could still say 65, but you have to like say like okay, like if they had a freak accident or something, like, a freak injury at the end, like at the end of the season where that prevented them from finishing it out, or you just make the number lower.
Yeah, just make it lower. That's the number one thing.
Or you just move it to like drastically lower, like 50,
like 50, 50
and then you're
flat.
just way harsher on what makes an MVP or what qualifies you. Yeah.
Yes. But easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
If Cade was our star player.
Oh, I'd be
like down bad right now.
Oh, we would be down bad.
And I have him in fantasy, and I'm most likely not going to win this week now because dude, he's been putting up crazy numbers. For me. But
hell of a run though.
I had a good run, but Cade Cunningham had a better run.
Yeah.
So prayers up to Cade.
Oh, but you know what? That's
Detroit. Detroit basketball. Keep that head up. He'll be back for first round.
All right. Sorry. One last thing before we close.
There's just a lot going on in the NBA.
And there's also a lot going on in the world right now.
Oh my God. How do we not talk about the biggest news of 2020?
The biggest news of the day. The biggest news of eternity.
Decade.
Probably.
Our lifetime.
Probably in our lifetime.
Biggest news of our lifetime. RT, if you made it this far, by the way, you are absolutely
locked in.
Greatest.
You're locked in.
Because what we're about to say is worth the wait.
What are we? Basketball sickos.
It's worth the wait if you made it this far.
I am very fortunate to be in a group chat where we just talk about the secret lives of Warren wives. And the day today might go down is the biggest reality news of all time. Let me
March 20th, March 19th.
March, I think it's March. When the news came out, it was March 19th.
March
right
19th
now
will go down as the biggest day in the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives history.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Frankie Paul,
TFP.
First of all, rest in peace to her season in The Bachelorette.
Oh,
it just got canned. It got canned. All because there was a video that came out of a domestic violence video assault on her baby daddy, Dakota.
Dakota.
The two most toxic people that exist in our lifetime
Just
that
happen
just
to be in love with each other.
Just happen to can't stop being in love with each other. And let's just say in that video, there were multiple Barstool chairs being thrown. I was shocked when this happened.
The look she had in her eye was, I was scared. I was scared what I was seeing. But there's obviously two sides of every story. How did it get to that point? What happened before? What's all the stuff that wasn't filmed? You know, that maybe... Because now she's claiming that Dakota was doing the same things to her. And that was her statement that she put out after. So I'm like, what is going on? Obviously, Taylor is completely in the wrong for that video and that whole situation that happened in 2023. We're never going to say that that type of behavior is okay. It was
That's unacceptable.
It was a very
whether you're a man or woman, unacceptable.
Like when you're watching that video, you're like, oh wow. So it makes you feel a certain way, and obviously, but then you have to think about it this way: was it strategic? Dropping the video right when, for those that watch season 4 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu on ABC, you would know.
Oh, that's so good, by the way.
Dakota has Taylor wrapped around her finger. Even though...
Both of them kind of low-key do.
They will say that Taylor has Dakota wrapped around their finger. But the way that it looks in the show, that Dakota is just always... It goes both ways,
what we call it? We call it a game of cat and mouse.
It's a cat and mouse race right now. But here's the thing. All the ladies on the show were saying Dakota is purposely doing things right before she leaves for the show, right before this, right before that, just getting in her head and doing all these things, going over, spending the night in the same bed. All the night before she leaves, she almost doesn't leave. There's all these things, and then the whole FaceTime thing that they showed.
150 missed calls or something like that from Taylor. Like,
yeah,
what?
So Dakota obviously did all these things to her, and then now he releases everything right before it's supposed to air, and now Hulu and ABC pull the plug, and they're like, I read that it was $2 million per episode, and that they have big sponsors in the show that are all going to pull their money because it's not going to air. So, and then obviously for those that are part of the Bachelorette Nation, whoever makes it in the top 5, that's a fan favorite, they become the Bachelor.
And I gotta pick from another group.
But now, they're not gonna have that person to pick from because the world that watches the show doesn't
even gonna know them,
know who they are.
Yeah, that's raps.
Not only is this ruining the season that's supposed to come out 2 days from now,
it's gonna ruin the future.
It's gonna ruin the future, and
it's raps. It's raps for that show.
And they were hyping up this season like crazy. They had her at the Oscars the other night. They had her at the NBA All-Star game. I mean, a celebrity game. They were promoting this show like it was going to be bringing this show back on the map. We got her. Look at guys. This is going to be the best television.
This is like LeBron going to the Heat.
Yes. And this is going to be the best thing you'll ever see. And then 2 days before they pull the plug. If you... Please tell us you've made it this far so you could give us your input on this situation, because me, RT, and Maya, we have been talking about this. It has been absolutely wild. And then Jordan and Jesse.
They got divorced.
Rap.
See ya. Snap.
Raps.
Anyways.
So
God.
If you've made it this far, we talked about a lot of different things, but if you stay till the end, you heard about the most important news. So
Yep, that's the most important part.
my feed is all Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and Bachelor Nation.
Hey, you wouldn't want it any other way.
I don't hate it.
You don't want. You wouldn't want it any other way.
I click on a few videos, and that's all I see.
Yep,
and I love it.
Well, you know what? That's the algae.
That's how I stay in the loop.
Algae rhythm, baby. Shout out Don Cheadle.
Hey, Space Jam 1 was better. All right.
Yeah, that's facts.
Thank you so much for watching. The Kings lost. Will they win again or lose again? I don't know.
Probably win on Sunday.
Probably win, but hey, we'll see you on the next.
I got 3 fantasy baseball drafts on Sunday. Pray for me.
You are built different. Wait.
Oh my God. We actually didn't record.